Hello, it is Monday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. I have a few updates. I'm also going to be very lazy because I've left things downstairs. First up, I want to just say thank you to everyone who's messaged, commented or anything about my tweets on Sunday, yesterday, and also my vlog when it went up today. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to give away too much because I'm really trying not to think about it right now, but I was up hospital Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't stay overnight, but I had to keep going up there for tests and scans and everything and horrible. And basically I do have to have a surgery. I'm pretty sure it's classed as a minor thing. I don't think it's a major surgery. It's going to be a keyhole surgery, so it's like nothing major. But basically I've got to have it. I don't know when yet. They're going to contact me and let me know. I am super freaking out about it because I have really bad medical anxiety. Like I'm petrified of needles. Blood makes me feel sick. I've never had any sort of like general anaesthetic. I do not like not being in control, so that's going to freak me the hell out. I've never stayed in hospital overnight and I'm just really not looking forward to it. So I'm going to stop talking about it now because I don't want to start crying again. I am still in a bit of pain. I have antibiotics and like paracetamol. It's helping, but I don't think it helps that I'm stressing out as well, which I'm trying not to do, but people telling me it will be fine doesn't help as much as they think it does. Because yes, I know it's a very high chance everything's going to be fine, but that doesn't help my brain at all. I can tell my brain that as much as I want, it's not going to help. But anyway, I yesterday did finish Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds. This got a 4-star. I really enjoyed this. This was not for any readathons. This was one of those buddy reads that I completely forgot to add to my official readathon TBRs. So this was an additional. I buddy read this with Chloe over at Chloe Reads Books and Olivia at Olivia's Catastrophe, who I will link both of their channels in the description box below. But I really enjoyed this. I originally thought this was a contemporary, and whilst it is technically, it has that little bit of a sci-fi edge because there is kind of like a time travel thing and it's like a Groundhog Day type thing. But instead of him reliving the same day, he relives the same 4 months. So he has these 4 months and then something happens and it resets back to the beginning of the 4 months, and he has to try and break the cycle and stop the thing happening. And it was just so well written. It was funny. I loved the characters. I was really interested in the like whole butterfly effect thing where like if he did something differently, something else would change, and like some of them were like little things would change, but some were like major things would change. But I thought it was really cleverly done, and I really enjoyed the ending. I thought the ending was really well done, and although I did kind of predict it would end the way it did, it was still nice to see it ending that way. But yeah, really enjoyed this. 4-star, and I've had this for a while, so I'm glad I finally got to it. So thank you Chloe and Olivia for buddy reading this because it actually pushed me to read it, and I'm glad I did. And then because I still had a little bit of time last night, I ended up starting Nemesis by Brendan Rickus. I read the first 41 pages, and this is really weird. I thought these were both going to be like the similar type of book, was like a Groundhog Day, but this is not. So she gets killed on her birthday every year, but then in the morning she wakes up in the woods absolutely fine. No one knows she was murdered the night before. It's the same person murdering her by the looks of things, and I need to know, one, who is murdering her every year on her birthday since her 8th birthday, and 2, how is she alive the next day with no one knowing anything different? I'm really intrigued. Obviously I'm only 40 pages in, so I don't have any answers yet, but I'm excited to see where this goes. And yes, I'm hoping to read a bit more tonight, but we'll see, because tonight I'm starting my buddy read of Thunderhead. So obviously I am one of the co-hosts for Scythe-along, and September is the month we read Thunderhead, which also, we currently have the live show for Thunderhead planned for the 2nd of October at 8 p.m. And as far as we know, that will stay as it is, but obviously depending on the date I get for my surgery, that live show date may change, because it's being hosted on my channel as well. So yeah, we will make sure we keep you updated, but as it stands, the live show for this will be the 2nd of October. Fingers crossed it can still be. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm starting this tonight. I'm buddy reading this with my mum and my sister, and I will be reading the first like 60 something pages tonight. Ro is currently doing sprints. I've missed the first 40-ish minutes of it because I had to film my video for Wednesday. That's another thing. I need to try and get as much filming and editing done this week in case I get the call to say, oh yeah, you've got to have surgery next week. So this weekend's gonna be busy. But yeah, so that's my plan. Also, oh, my Loki ears. So if you watch my vlog, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I got Loki ears from Hannah Marie Magic, and they were broken on one side, like one of the horns was broken. I sent it back, and today I got my replacement and it is not broken. I'm very happy. They are amazing. I love them so much. I cannot wait to wear them in Florida next year, which also, as of November, the borders, like the US, are going to start letting vaccinated UK travellers in, which, not only am I really glad for people who, you know, want to go see their loved ones, which is the most important thing, but I'm also really glad because I was getting really worried about, I know it's so far away, but this is my brain, this is how my brain works. I was getting worried about mine and Liv's Florida trip for next year, which is September 2022, and I was getting worried about it in September 2021. But my relief and happiness is partly for that, but more for people who, you know, are actually going to go to get to see their loved ones. I'm really happy for people. I'm really happy that they're opening up, because it made no sense whatsoever to keep the borders closed. Like, if you're fully vaccinated and you do a test before you go to prove you're negative, I don't see the issue. But anyway, happy news. So yeah, but also today, one of my anticipated sequels came. Rise Up from the Embers, and I need to check something. Oh, thank God for that. So why is it so much smaller? Okay, so I had to check that it is the same height, because this is the UK hardback, but the first book is the US hardback, and I wanted to make sure that they're the same size, but they are. But this is book 1 and this is book 2. Why? Right, book 2 is over 400 pages and book 1 is 341. Why is book 2 so tiny? I don't like that. But I'm very excited because this was one of my favourite books of 2020. I'm hoping this will be one of my favourite books of 2021. I hope so. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's put that back up there. And then this one needs to go on my monthly haul pile, which is pretty small so far. I've not really been buying many books. Funkos, on the other hand. This is a question I want to ask. So obviously this vlog will be going up before the end of the month. So comment down below and let me know if you think I should add my Funkos to my haul for my September haul, because I have acquired quite a lot of Funkos this month because all of my pre-orders have started arriving. So let me know if you'd like me to put them in my haul as well and make it a book and Funko haul, because I'll do that if you guys want. I know a lot of you really like seeing my Funko collection, which I did film a Funko collection months ago. However, after Christmas, I am going to film an updated one because I've had a lot more since, and I'm going to have like another like 5 rearranges before the year is out. So in the new year, I am going to film an updated Funko collection because I have a lot more. But yeah, this is a really long intro. I am going to go and actually read. So it's a lot later, but I have updates. So Ro did sprints tonight, so I put those on and I read today's buddy read pages of Thunderhead. I'm like 70-ish pages in and already I'm like, oh my god, things are happening. I love Rowan and Citra, but yeah, so things are happening. And then I read like 150-ish pages of this. I'm like halfway through now and it is going down. I am so intrigued by what this whole like nemesis thing is, and also the whole like, how is she dying every other year on her birthday? I'm so confused. And we're also getting another character's point of view now, which is really interesting because the two characters are very different with their experiences. So yeah, but it's all going down, and it's also got a bit of a disaster movie feel to it, because like at the moment, like all across the world, like earthquakes and tsunamis are like happening, and it's like, I love this sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I am like really gripped on it. Like I didn't realise just how much I was reading until I finished a sprint and I was like, oh damn, I've read a lot. So yeah, on track to finish this pretty quickly this week. But it's late, so I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I am getting into the habit of vlogging from here, and I'm also getting into the habit of not actually making my bed in the morning, which I really need to stop doing because it's gonna start stressing me out. But anyway, reading updates, I don't have a lot. Me and Kelly haven't read any of Madship for a few days, well, for like a week, but she had got a day's pages in front of me, so I've caught up to her now. So we're now about 60% through, and I'm really not liking Brashen anymore. He's really peeing me off and I really don't like him, and I can't say why because spoilers, but I feel like Malta is growing on me as Brashen is starting to pee me off. And I've seen a few people say that they loved Malta by the end of the trilogy, so maybe Malta's character development is going to be interesting. But yeah, so I read a little bit of that, and then my whole plan for tonight was, oh, I'm going to pop in the comments of Lisa's sprints and get loads of reading done. I wanted to finish this tonight. I've not read any of this tonight. It's not happened because you know what came back for a new series today? The Great British Bake Off. It's one of my favourite times of year. Great British Bake Off makes me so unbelievably happy. I watch it with my mum, and then whilst watching it I message Liv, like me and Liv message if we're both watching it at the same time, and me and my friend Ellen, we Snapchat each other live, like live Snapchat messaging thing. And we already have favourites. So my favourites are already Freya, Giuseppe and Jurgen. They are my favourites. So yeah, I watched that, and then I managed to catch the last sprint of Lisa's sprints. So I did read my buddy read pages for Thunderhead. We're like 150 pages in now, and I have started, you can't see, but I have done a few tabs. For the first half, yesterday, I completely forgot that I'm meant to be tabbing this for the live show so that I can make notes. But I've got my tabs. Tomorrow maybe I am going to go back through the first like 60-ish pages and just see if there's anything I wanted to tab, because I do think there are a couple of things that I'm going to want to. So that's my reading updates. I am going to hold myself accountable right now. Tomorrow I am going to try and finish Queen of Air and Darkness whilst I work, because I have not read any of it since last Monday and that's not good because it's part of my TBR and I need to finish it. But so plan for tomorrow, because today, even though I haven't listened to an audiobook, I have been trying to catch up on BookTube, because everyone's posting videos and I'm falling behind really badly because I haven't watched any in like a week. So I'm trying to catch up. I did watch quite a few today. So I think what I might do, I might listen to, I think I'm going to listen to audiobook in the morning, and then in the afternoon maybe watch some more BookTube, unless I get so engrossed in the book that I'm just like, no, I need to finish it. But I don't think it's a good idea me finishing Queen of Air and Darkness while working, because tears. But we'll see. But yeah, so my plan is to try and finish Queen of Air and Darkness, or at least get a bit further into it, read my buddy read pages of Thunderhead, and then I'm going to try in the evening to read Nemesis. I'm halfway through, so I've got just under 200 pages, I think, so it is doable if I focus enough. However, it is pretty late, I'm really tired, so I am gonna use the rest of the evening, because it's like gone 10. It is gone 11. Jesus. I'm gonna just like, I watched someone called Charlotte Dobray on YouTube. Her videos are amazing. I'm gonna link her channel in the description box below. She does like reactions to like things, and like reactions to like Karens and bad weddings, and it's something that I like to just put on, and it's a feel-good thing for me. It makes me laugh, and she's brilliant. So I'm gonna watch a couple of her videos in bed and then go to sleep. I did order myself a book today, which I think is arriving tomorrow, so I'll show you it tomorrow, but I'm really excited and I'm gonna leave you there with the suspense. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hey, it's Wednesday. I'm not doing good this afternoon. I can't remember if I already mentioned this, but I've got to have surgery. It's nothing too major, but I'm still freaking out about it. But I got the phone call from the hospital today, and I have no clue when my surgery is going to be, because I've got to have obviously a appointment with the surgeon, first, to go through everything, and that is not going to be until the 15th of November. So I've got to deal with this for at least another 2-3 months. And then I'm really worried that it's going to end up being like right on top of Christmas, and my Christmas is going to be ruined, because I've been really looking forward to this Christmas, because last year's was crap. I'm just not doing great. And now I'm crying on my vlog. This is not what I came to like do an update for. I wanted to show off my Forbidden Planet edition of Empire of the Vampire, because it arrived today. So this was delayed because they got like a bunch of damaged copies, and they luckily noticed before they shipped them out. So they emailed the people affected and was like, wait, we've got to get the undamaged copies, and then we'll send them out. And the undamaged copies arrived today. Me and my mum are very happy. So now my mum's got both of her editions, because she's got the Waterstones and the Forbidden Planet. I just got an email from the Fun Impossible to say that their Christmas stock's going live on Friday. That's going to be amazing. That's cheered me up a bit. I'm going to be getting some stuff on Friday. Retail therapy. Yeah, so my mum has now got the Waterstones and the Forbidden Planet editions. Obviously, I've got those 2 editions, plus the Goldsboro, which came at the weekend. And I'm also going to be getting the Illuma crate. So I have 3 of my 4 editions in my possession now. Also, I said yesterday that I treated myself to a little something on Amazon. It is the collector's edition of Cardcaptor Sakura Clamp. This is obviously only volume 1. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I was a massive fan of Cardcaptors when I was a kid. It was on CITV. I can't remember what days, but there was like a certain day of the week or certain days of the week that it was on. So I'd get home from school, CITV would go on, and I would watch Cardcaptors. The movie was incredible. Loved the movie. Obviously it was the dubbed version. That's the only version I've ever watched. I do want to go back and find the original version. I have no issue watching things with subtitles. One of my all-time favourite films is a German film called Goodbye Lenin, so I have absolutely no issue watching things with subtitles, and I don't get people that do have issues with it. Anyway, I really want to go back and find the original that isn't dubbed and watch it, but also I've always wanted to read it. So when I found out on Rose Discord, someone posted in Rose Discord about this, so I completely blame that person, that there was collector's editions of Cardcaptors. I obviously went on a hunt, and these are not cheap. They are almost 20 quid each. In some place, like some of them actually are over 20. So I am going to limit myself to 1 or 2 a month. And there's only 8 currently out. Volume 9 comes out in this edition in November. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to being able to actually read it, but I'm very excited. But also we got a cloud card of Sakura, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. It's gorgeous. And like, look at the artwork inside. It is stunning. I'm so excited to own this and to be able to read it. So I also, on my lunch break, I did pop into town because I had to go to the post office, and while I was in town, which also really took it out of me, while I was there, I thought, oh, I've got a book reserved at the library, I'll go collect it, because I got the collection email or message from them, and it is Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. So I am going to be reading this month for Chloe's Crime Scene Corner, which is Chloe Reads book club. I have read one thing by Grady Hendrix, which is Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I did not like it. I despised how he wrote women. I don't care if it was set in a time where that's how women were treated. Didn't like how he wrote it. Really got under my skin and I hated it. Which is a shame because the plot was pretty good. But I'm intrigued by this because it's set out like it's kind of like a fake IKEA. It's a fake IKEA. So I'm excited to read this. So I might read this at the weekend. I haven't done any reading today because I've been working. Oh no, that's a lie. I have done some reading. I was listening to Summer Queen of Air and Darkness. So holding myself accountable by mentioning it last night was a good thing. I read like another 200 pages. So I've not got much left. I think I've got like 3 hours left of the audiobook. So maybe tomorrow, maybe. By the end of this week, I will have finished Queen of Air and Darkness. But my issue is I'm getting to that point where I cry for the rest of it. So yeah. But yeah, I am tonight gonna read the pages for Thunderhead and then hopefully finish Nemesis, but we'll see how that goes. I've been catching up on some booktube, which is great. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a bit of a chill evening because mental health is crap. So it's a lot later. My original plan for the evening didn't happen. I did do some reading. I do have a reading update, but instead of reading a bit of this and a bit of this, I just read this. So I am going crazy with the tabbing. Really enjoying tabbing this as I go. So I was only supposed to read to the end of today's pages, but I did read tomorrow's pages as well, because then that means tomorrow I can solely focus on this. I'm really hoping I can finish this tomorrow because I was really getting sucked into this. I'm really enjoying it, so I want to continue it. So yeah, this is my plan for tomorrow, and maybe listen to a bit more of Queen of Air and Darkness tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I have so many thoughts, as you can tell. I'm really excited for the live show for this, but I am going to go to bed now. I am watching Charlotte Debray's new video. I love that she posts every day because I have at least one video every day. But yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow because I'm really tired. I also was going to film tonight. It didn't happen. I realised far too late in the day that I was going to film, so it's too late. So I think I'm just going to say filming for the weekend. It'll be fine. But yeah, it's Thursday. I feel like a zombie. This is going to be a really quick update. There's no reading been done today. Not even Queen of Air and Darkness. Because I did not get to sleep until about 4 AM. And then had to wake up at 6:30. And I'm tired. I had 2 coffees. I had my normal coffee that I make, and then I ordered a pumpkin spice latte to be delivered. But I did want to just come in and just show off a little something that came today. I am very excited about this. I've been waiting for what seems like forever, but it's only like 2 months since release. But it was delayed, so it's my fairy edition of Gods and Monsters. So you really can't see this, but these are like silvery, shimmery edges, but they look white, which I'm a bit disappointed in. But at the end of the day, I don't actually care. I just want the book. But we have the signature, and then there's nothing special about the book on the like the undercover, but look at them. I'm so excited to read this book. But because I wasn't sure when it was coming, I did not put it on my October TBR. And I have not filmed my October TBR yet, but it's quite chunky, and my October TBR is already ridiculously big. But I am determined to finish Nemesis tonight. It is 2 minutes to 6. Becca is doing some Patreon dice sprints tonight, so I'm gonna pop onto those and hopefully finish Nemesis. I'm halfway through, so I've got like 200 pages. It should be doable. Her sprints don't start for another hour, so I might just like smash out some, because I've got a feeling I'm going to get really tired really quickly. So And I have decided, once I've finished Nemesis, because my other books, apart from Queen of Air Darkness, but that's Audible anyway, my other 2 current reads are buddy reads, so I can't just like smash out either of those. So once I've finished Nemesis, I am going to start Realm Breaker, not Horror Store. So obviously I am still going to read Horror Store this month, but because Realm Breaker is actually on my magical readathon TBR, I want to get that one done first, because although I am going to read Horror Store and it's for Chloe's Crime Scene Corner, it's not on my official TBR. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna read Realm Breaker first. So yeah, but I've got a feeling I'm gonna just like crash tonight, and I really hope I do, because I would love to get some sleep tonight and not be awake at 4 AM. Also, there were so many issues in work, it was ridiculous. It was not the day to be dealing with loads of issues when I was like on like 2 hours sleep. But I will check in with you later when hopefully I have finished a book. Yes, I've been in my pyjamas all day. We're not going to talk about that. I'll talk to you later. So it's a lot later. It is almost 10 PM. I'm going to go to bed and hopefully get more than like 2.5, 3 hours sleep. Fingers crossed. But my goal for tonight was to finish Nemesis. And I did it. So Becca did some Patreon sprints, and I managed to smash this out. They're still going now. Like, I think she's doing another few sprints, but I managed to get this done in like, I think it was like 3 or 4 sprints, but like the first sprint was like 10 minutes because she does dice sprints. I'm really out of breath because I just like ran up the stairs, which I shouldn't do right now because now it hurts. Anyway, I finished this. This was a 4-star. It came out as a 4-star. However, I'm really bloody confused. Like, I spent most of this book confused. And I feel like even though we got answers at the end, enough anyway for the first book in a trilogy, we got answers, but I'm still confused. And now I'm like, I want to read the second book, and I'm going to read the second book. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get it and I'm going to read it because I did enjoy this. But I feel like as much as I need answers, I don't feel like I'm going to gravitate to picking the sequel up straight away, which is frustrating. But one thing I did like, I'm going to try and do this in the least spoilery way possible, because I can't say the specifics without spoiling what's going to happen, even though I think that was predictably going to happen anyway. So if this is like a bit disjointed, it's because I'm editing out spoilers that I've said. So bear with me. I really liked how the main characters would think something about the other main character and then question themselves. So in YA, it's very much the character's like gonna think this about the other character, and they're not, then it's gonna be normal, even though we as the reader are like, are you serious? Like, are you actually serious? But in this, they were thinking certain things about the other character, and there wasn't one particular thing. There was a few instances where they would think something and be like, but why am I thinking this? And they would question themselves. And I really liked that, because from personal teenage experience, you think something about someone and you're like, oh, hang on a sec, why do I feel that way? And you question yourself. You don't just like roll with it. And I really liked that. I really liked the mystery of it, to the point there's still mystery. And this was a lot more dystopia than I thought, which loving. But I am really glad I read this, because this is on my self-destruct list. Look at me, I am powering through my self-destruct. I didn't read anything for months, and now I've like read, is it 3 I've read this month from it, which is amazing. But yeah, So I'm really glad I read this, because I definitely want to continue the series. Depending on how the second book goes, we'll decide whether I pick up the third book. But as the first book stands, I want to pick up the second book. I have added it to my wish list, and I think what I might do in the new year, so because obviously my family have my Amazon wish lists as well, so what I might do after Christmas, I might go through my wish list and treat myself to a few books, and the sequel to this will probably be one, because I do actually want to get to it fairly soon. But anyway, this, I'm going to move over a little bit so I can do this. So let's just open up my journal. So for Bookoplathon, this was my spooky pick, because obviously spooky can be like thrillers, mysteries, and this did have a thrillery aspect to it and a mystery aspect. And then for I've already said Bookoplathon. For Magical Readathon, this was for the Obsidian Falls Read a Thriller or Mystery book. So it counts for that, as I have just said. But this does mean... So I really wanted to read Queen of Rain Darkness today, but I'm just like, I do this every time I read Queen of Rain Darkness. This is my third or fourth time reading it now, and each time I put off the ending because it makes me cry a lot, and I'm not ready for the heartbreak. I've cried a lot recently, and I'm not ready for more when I know it's coming. But once I have finished Queen of Rain Darkness, because I've only got 2.5 hours left of the audiobook on the speed I listen to it, so once I have finished that, I have completed my Bookoplathon, and once I finish that, I will have one more book on my Magical Readathon, and that's Realmbreaker. Obviously I do still need to finish Thunderhead, which I'm buddy reading, which haven't read any today because I read today's pages yesterday, but we're like just over halfway through, and we're due to finish this on Monday. Mad Ship, me and Kelly are halfway through, but we haven't read any for a few days because Kelly's really busy at the moment. But I might have to just bulk listen to it at the beginning of next week, because I don't want to roll it over into October. But that's not for any of the readathons. And then I have Horror Store, which is pretty short, so that shouldn't take me too long to read. But that's again not for any readathons. That is just, it's just an additional. But yeah, I'm really happy with how my reading's going this month. However, my books hauled is currently more than my books read. In my defence, I had a lot of pre-orders this month. A lot. A lot of those are pre-orders and book boxes. But we're not going to talk about that until my haul video, which is going to be bigger than I thought it would be, which I was hoping it wouldn't be. But we got some very good news today, which makes a change, because, you know, the last few months have been like just bad news after bad news. But if you've been watching my vlogs, and you know that we no longer have the dogs, the owners took them back, but they did say that we could have them occasionally for the weekend or something, and they would like sort it out, but they wanted to get the dogs settled in on the new house and everything. They're bringing them next Friday, so not tomorrow, next Friday, and we originally thought we was having them just for the weekend, but we are going to be having them for the whole week, and I am so excited. I'm going to get all the doggo cuddles, all of them. So I'm really excited. But yeah, that sort of cheered me up, especially with all the crap I've got going on right now. I am gonna go to bed. I think my Illuma crate might be delivered tomorrow, so I am gonna pre-prepare, because this is a box I want to actually unbox so that you actually see my reaction to it, because it's the Empire of the Vampire. So I'm gonna prepare, and if it doesn't arrive I'm gonna be really annoyed, but I'm gonna, when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna do my hair and makeup ready so that if it does come, I can film it on my lunch break or straight after work. And yeah, because I'm not going to want to wait to open it. And the rest, I'm already doing a fair amount of filming on Saturday, so yeah. But I'm going to stop babbling, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. It's Friday. It's Friday. I had this whole plan. I wanted to film my Illumicrate unboxing on my lunch break today, and then my Illumicrate wasn't turning up. And I was like, right, I've got a meeting at 2 and a meeting at 3, so I've got to go on my lunch no later than 1. I literally went on my lunch, had literally just set myself to away for my lunch, and I saw the Royal Mail van pull up outside, and I was like, that is the best timing ever. And let me tell you, it is bloody beautiful. Like, I genuinely can't. I've just filmed the unboxing, and I think it might be my favourite box since last October's, which was the Addie LaRue box. Which was a box where we knew what the book was going to be, because they just told us straight out, which is what they did with this one. But the addition of Empire of the Vampire is to die for, and yes, that is a pun. Like, I will forever do puns where this book is concerned, because it's just so easy to do puns for a vampire book, like, honestly. But I'm wearing my really cute Halloween blouse that I got from Sainsbury's. It's got little cats and pumpkins on, and so this morning I was like, right, I want to put my Halloween Disney bedding on, and it's double-sided, and I wanted to put this side on, but to put this side on I need a black sheet, and although I could get the black pillowcases to go on my bottom pillows, I couldn't get hold of a black sheet. My friend managed to, but I'm not seeing her until Sunday, and obviously it's going to have to be washed before I can use it. So I was like, I really want it, but I'm not going to be able to have this side. So instead, I'm using this side, and for my bottom sheet, I'm just using a grey sheet. I genuinely cannot not match my bottom sheet to the duvet. And I don't use white bottom sheets, so it was gonna have to be grey. So I put my new bedding on, and these are my new pillows as well. I bought new pillows last week because I needed new pillows because mine were pretty flat. So I treated myself to some new pillows, got a new duvet set, got a new top. I have got something really exciting on its way, like decoration wise, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm going to show it off to you when it does. Hopefully it comes tomorrow so that I can show you it in this week's vlog. If not, it will probably be next week. But I also got some makeup today, which I have not opened because I wanted to get that filmed first. So I will show you the makeup later. I'm going to go down and open it now, but I'll show you it later. But I thought I'd give you an update on what I'm going to do tonight. So my plan for this evening, Ro is doing Patreon sprints this evening. So I'm going to join and I am going to start reading Realmbreaker. This is the final book I need to start for my official readathon TBRs. I still haven't finished Queen of Her Darkness. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do it on my own sprints and everyone can watch me cry. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm going to start this tonight and I'm so excited because this is one of my most anticipated books of the year. I am going to be reading the Fairy Loot version. This is the Fairy Loot version, isn't it? Yes, it is the Fairy Loot. The Waterstones edition has red edges and it is down there somewhere. So yeah, I'm excited to start this, but I am going to go open the rest of my parcels and enjoy the last 30 minutes of my lunch. in front of a fan, which is giving me more air than this because it's too hot in my room. I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to go. I will check in with you later when I have read some of this. So it is a lot later. I am actually going to get ready for bed in a minute because it is just gone 10, I think. But I decided to not read today's pages of Thunderhead. As much as I'm really enjoying it, I really wanted to start this. So Ro did Patreon sprints this evening and I tuned into those and I started reading this, and I read the first 161 pages, which I thought I would read more, but I think where I was tired, and this is a lot denser than the Red Queen series. I think dense is the right word. However, right, I am enjoying it. I'm a little bit confused right now, and there's been a lot of POVs in the 161 pages. I think there's been 5 POVs. So we have Andrew and Coraine, who are pretty, I know who they are. I know what their like reasoning for being in this plot, like this story is. I know where that's going. Then we have Readathon, who's the queen, and again, pretty relevant. I know why she is a POV. And then the other 2 characters that there's been POVs of, I feel like they were just filler chapters to catch us up to speed on who they are and how they're being led to Coraine and then later to Andrew. That's my theory anyway. It's not spoilery at all because you're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, so even though I'm confused, I do get it, and I know the characters' names and I know who's who and like who they are, as well as like what their name is. So I am enjoying it. I think because I'm so used to her writing style with the Red Queen series, this is very different. This doesn't feel like a Victoria Aveyard book, but that could just be me. But still, I am enjoying it, and I'm hoping to get a massive chunk read tomorrow because I am doing sprints during the day. So yeah, made good progress with that. Quite happy with that progress. Actually really happy with that progress. I would have carried on because Ro's doing 2 more sprints, but I'm just too tired. I was falling asleep in that last sprint, and I think that might be another reason why I'm a little bit confused, because I'm not properly taking everything in. But it's fine. And then today completely in my like excitement for my Illuma crate, I forgot to share this with you today. I got these sent to me in the post by the publisher. So there's the paperback of Way of the Argosy and the hardback of Fall of the Argosy, which comes out in October. I am working with the publisher on a little something for this, which I'm very, very excited about. They have also sent me the hardback of Where the Argosy because they wasn't sure if they was going to be getting the paperbacks in on time. So I do have both. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. You'll find out more very soon. And then I mentioned earlier about my Makeup Revolution order. So I ordered some of the Nightmare Before Christmas collection because it was released, I think it was last Halloween, and it sold out so quickly. And I was gutted because there was a few things on there that I really wanted. They restocked it, so I was straight on there. So I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. I got the Jack and the Sally, and then I got one of the lip glosses, which is upside down, which is the Oogie Boogie one. There were other lip glosses, but I didn't really like. I don't really tend to wear lip glosses. I wear a lot of lipsticks that are like matte, like a matte finish, but I really liked this colour, so I was like, I'm just gonna get it. And it was only a few quid, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna get it. Plus it's Oogie Boogie. Of course I am. So the lip gloss is this really nice shimmery like brownie nude, which I'm here for. And then we'll do the Jack palette first. I'm not going to keep them in these boxes actually. I don't know why I put them back in the box, because the palette is exactly the same design as the box. which they never used to do. They used to have a really nice design on the box, and then the palette itself was just like blank, but now they do it on there, which is fun because it means I don't have to keep the boxes and be constantly having to take it out of the box. So we have the Jack one. So in here it's got Moonlight, Mischief and Madness, and the colours in this are absolutely amazing. These 6 here are the ones I most wanted, and that's Madness, Bugs, Everybody Scream, Oogie's Lair, Mischief and Pumpkin King. But yeah, I really like all these colours. I love colourful palettes, and all of my colourful palettes are really old and not very pigmented. So I'm happy to be getting some new ones. And then the Sally one has got Misfit Love on the inside, and this is a lot darker. And I love these so much. So I think my favourites are the Jack one because it's glittery black, Enchanting, Romantic because I really like this red, and then Frog's Breath, which is this like dark green. So yeah, yay, they are my new makeup things. I didn't need to buy more makeup. I literally bought the Colourpop stuff the other week, but oh well. I did notice Colourpop has brought out more stuff in the Hocus Pocus range. I'm gonna be good and I'm not gonna get anything from it. When they did the Hocus Pocus range last year, Liv did get me the Winnie lipstick, which is my red lipstick, and it comes with a lip liner as well. I did like all 3 of the lipsticks and I love that Winnie one. But that's the only one I've got, and realistically I don't need any more lipsticks. I have enough. I say with a new lip gloss. But Makeup Revolution are, well, they're not called Makeup Revolution anymore, are they? They're called just Revolution. I've been using this since they like first started. I was back when I used to do YouTube years ago. I was like a beauty and lifestyle one. I almost exclusively used Makeup Revolution, and I got to go to a few of their events which were really fun. But I haven't used their makeup for a while, other than the staple things like the eyeshadow primer, the foundation and the concealer. I swear by. But anyway, yeah, I've not really got anything new from them other than like just repurchases. So I was really excited about this, and then when I was getting these, I did notice that they've been like teasing that they're doing a Corpse Bride range, which I'm very excited to see what is going to be in that range, because I'm hoping they do like a palette like this, but instead of eyeshadows it's highlight and blush, because realistically I don't need any more eyeshadows. I want more eyeshadows, but I don't need more eyeshadows. But I could do with a new highlight palette, because all my highlights are like the single ones, the lids are falling apart, and my palette ones are really old and again not pigmented, because it was before they got really good. But yeah, I've been talking about makeup for far too long. This is a booktube. But anyway, like I said, really happy. So progress. I also am really happy because something else came in the post today, which I'm not going to show you. If you watch my TBR, which is going live on Wednesday, so 2 days after this goes live, you will see. But let's just say I'm dressing up for my October TBR, and it came today and I'm excited. So with that being said, I am feeling very Halloweeny right now. I am gonna oh, this pillow's so soft. It's just, oh, I love new pillows. But with that being said, I am gonna get my PJs and I'm gonna go to bed. in my nice new duvet set and nice new pillows. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. So it is Saturday. It's very late on Saturday. I am about to go to bed, but I thought I'd quickly come in and wrap this vlog up. It's a long one this week. I have spent the evening editing, and I edited the vlog up until this point, and it's almost an hour. This could push it over the hour mark. Who knows? I don't know what happened. It's mostly me rambling and ranting and fangirling. But yeah, I have had a really long day. It's been fun, but I am really tired. I didn't get a massive amount of sleep last night, so that hasn't helped. But I literally got up. I had to go to Asda to get a few bits, come home, filmed my October TBR, then I went on sprints with Liv and Chloe, and that was really fun. And we sprinted for a good few hours, and I read some of Realmbreaker. I didn't get as far through it as I would have liked. I am halfway through now, so I did read just over 100 pages today. I wanted to read more, didn't happen, but it doesn't matter. It's still progress. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was when I was reading it last night. There has now been a 6th POV added, but I'm excited for that 6th POV. I want more from that character, but there was a huge gasp moment which I was like, I feel like some people just will see coming, but I didn't see coming at all. But it was a really good twist, and I really enjoyed reading that bit. It was brilliant. So yeah, this is obviously being rolled over to next week, but I will finish this in the next few days because we've not got many days left of September. So that I did that during the last sprint. Didn't get much rid of it because MCM, right, quick rant. MCM Comic Con in London that's taking place in October announced Tom Hiddleston, which is incredible. I was like, I wasn't going to go to MCM, but I was like, oh, if Tom Hiddleston gets announced, I'll go. I'm not going because they want £225 for a photo. And they want another £225 if you want an autograph. Like, I love that man, but I'm not paying. Even if I had £225, I would not spend it on that. Like, that is ridiculous. I have never known a con to charge that much. It's really put me off of MCM, and this is why I tend to always choose LFCC, which is run by Showmasters, because although they still do charge a fair amount for like the bigger stars, like my Christopher Eccleston photo shoot was 90. It would have been 80, but I wanted the TARDIS in the background, so it was an extra 10. But yeah, like, they're still less than 100. I don't know how they can justify charging over £200 for you literally to walk in, say hi, have a picture, and say bye. No. Anyway, not going to go into that. Had a bit of a rant on Twitter. It's fine. And on Facebook, it's fine. And then I cooked dinner for me and my parents, and then I literally edited. So I edited all of my vlog up until this point. I edited, uploaded and scheduled my October TBR, which goes up on Wednesday, and I did the thumbnails for that as well as my Illumicrate unboxing. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to edit this little bit into my vlog, get that exported and uploaded and scheduled for Monday, and then quickly edit, upload and schedule my Illumicrate unboxing for Tuesday. So you're getting 3 videos next week, and if my fairy loot comes, you might get a video Thursday as well. It's gonna be a busy week. But I'm really happy with my progress this week, and although it's been a really tough week mentally, I've also perked up a little bit at the end of the week because we got the good news about the dogs. So yeah. Also, For those who've been following, obviously my dad had a heart attack back in the beginning of July. He had a scan a few weeks back, and yesterday he had his phone appointment to go through the results, and they're really happy with how everything's going. And yeah, it was great news, especially with how crappy my health has been this week, both mentally and physically. So it was nice to actually get some good positive news this week as well. So that's amazing. And again, like, I know it's been a few months, but thank you everyone who asked after my dad and sent him well wishes and everything. It was so very much appreciated. But I'm gonna wrap this vlog up because it's already long enough. But I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.